Do you know the status of your partner?
Okay, according to what I know, we men, we all have different strategies of vibing. You get?
Hey, you beautiful people. How you doing? I'm Stella Nagadi and welcome to Young and Untamed. Today we're going to be looking at something. Do you know the status of your partner? Do you know the person you're sleeping with? Do you know whether they're HIV positive or they're not? Today we have a special guest and he's going to be narrating his story. Oyinza okuba obeera n'omuntu naye nga tomanyi mulamu si mulamu, mulwadde si mulwadde. Naye olunaku lwa leero the guest that we have is going to be narrating his story. Sebo, tusanyusa okulaba ku Young and Untamed. You're so welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yes, please.
Stella. My name is Samuel Matsko.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes, thank you. You're so welcome to Young and Untamed show.
All right.
Yes, so we would like to hear the part of your story. We are looking at if somebody knows their status, the status of their partner. So many people are sleeping around. So many people don't know the statuses of the people that they are sleeping with. So I know you have an interesting story that I would love you to share with our viewers.
All right.
Yes, we would love to know how did it start, what happened, and all those things.
Okay. Basically, the story is about how I survived being exposed, how I survived getting contracted to HIV/AIDS with my ex. That was way back at the university. So I was in love with some beautiful girl. It was an amazing relationship. I learned a lot from it, as you know.
Yeah.
Love is a beautiful thing.
Definitely, love
Yes.
is a beautiful thing.
So
yeah.
basically everyone falls in love and other people fall out of it. But according to the story, mine is about how I fell out of it with an experience that I would like to share with everyone to learn from it.
Yes, we would love to hear the experience
All right.
that made you fall out of love with your ex.
Okay. So the experience is, okay, we started dating in first year when I was at the university.
Okay.
And then the relationship was so well, it went on so smooth, it was so lively.
Yeah.
It was so, yes. So,
like both of you were first years, like your first year university. And
yes.
She was in the first year.
Yes.
Okay.
So me, basically, I think I was from a single school, and I was just wanted to come out and test, see what's up.
Okay, so you really wanted to test and see what.
Yes.
Okay, how it felt to be in a relationship.
Exactly.
Okay, so was that your first relationship, or it was?
Yeah, it was my first relationship.
It was your first relationship.
Yes.
Okay then.
So I fall in love with this girl, and then at some point, I remember I started suspecting, because her mood started changing, like suddenly. Then she would start telling me lies. You know, you can easily tell lies in a relationship.
Yeah.
You get. She was telling me she's going home to see her mom. Kumbe she's just going out with some other guy for like cinema. So I started being cautious, and then I tried to trick her somehow, like
to see if she was really going to see her mom, because now you're saying that you saw some signs, you saw some things that she was really not straightforward with you, right?
Exactly.
But I want to really know, like, how was the state of your relationship with her? Like, did you love each other? Did you spend time together? Did you like go out? Did you read books together? Did you do things together? Because now you might say that I saw some signs, I saw some things, but also maybe you weren't available. You know, like you can be in a relationship with a man that literally is not available. Like he's literally out of the relationship. So we want to know the dynamics.
Okay, basically from the start, everything was real. We were like, okay, you know, like we were living in the same hostel. You get.
Yeah.
So basically, of course, we would go for movies, for cinemas. We would even go for outings. Like we'd go out, and then the problem started with these long holidays from May to August. When I'm home, and she's also home.
Oh, okay, that time, like when you're out of campus.
Yes.
She's home, you're home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are distant. So
Yes.
communication was kind of not so constant like that used to be. So I think that's when she started getting in some other guy to occupy the time.
She
basically.
took that time to occupy. She occupied that time with other guys.
Yes, I think that's, yeah. So by the time I came back, everything had totally changed.
She wasn't interested in you.
No, she was interested, but very many calls were coming in at night.
Oh, so you guys like were you sleeping in the same hostel or the same rooms? Like
No, same hostel, because her mom had paid for us like it was a unisex hostel.
okay.
Yeah, so basically I started seeing phone calls at night. I started seeing very many friends who were boys. Like okay, the rate at which the boys were becoming very friends. It was just like scary.
Okay, so she really had so many friends who
Yes,
were boys.
who are boys, and you know that's a red flag. I think to me that could be a red flag.
Okay, it would be a red flag.
Yeah, it is. It creates a lot of insecurity. You get, yeah. So basically we had to call it off. Yeah, I had to call it off because it started from some guy who had money. The guy was rich.
The guy was rich.
Yeah, the guy was rich.
Okay.
So I just had to give up because
No, like what happened? Like I want to know, and I want our viewers to know, like what exactly happened. Because now I might have a friend, he's a guy and rich. Now, does that really mean that I'm cheating on you, or does that?
Okay.
Does that have to be a red flag?
Okay, the guy bought her an iPhone.
Okay.
Of course, I couldn't afford buying an iPhone.
You couldn't afford to buy her an iPhone?
Yes.
So the guy bought?
And she told me it's the mom who bought it.
Oh, okay.
You get?
Yeah.
So, and the guy continued taking her out to Java House. And the most annoying thing is she would bring food from out and she would bring to me for like, when she comes back for hostel.
And she brings the food?
Yeah, the boyfriend, the other guy bought her. You get?
Oh,
so she would pack some for me, like, you see,
Yeah, so she would like go out with the guy buys her food and things, and then she brings, maybe she loved you and she was like, okay, my man is home and I'm getting all these nice things, so I have to share them with him. I think she was trying to be not selfish,
But that's being deceptive at some point. You get?
Okay.
So that brought in a trust issue at some point. So I couldn't go on with such a relationship. So we talked about it, and then I realized I was not going anywhere with that.
It's like you tried and you couldn't. Maybe you
Yes.
weren't meeting her needs. Maybe she really wanted some things, and you weren't meeting the needs. And at that point, she wouldn't really change.
But her mom was always there. Her mom, because her mom would always sponsor everything she needed. The shopping. She was not lacking. I think she was just getting bored at some point.
Yeah. Do you know the funny part? Like, I might be having parents that take care of me, or they buy me everything. But now if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I don't care how much money they have or the financial status and things like those, because now naturally men are providers. Now for us women, what we expect is you might not have much, but at least you provide for, like a little bit, like maybe you do for me favors, you do things like in your capacity. You get what I mean? I don't mean like you really have to exaggerate with like the other person who has like so much, but regarding what you have, like you take what you have, a little bit of what you have, and you share with her or provide for her, and you stand in like, and she feels like, now I have a man, I have a boyfriend and things like those. So maybe was there like something like that, or maybe she felt like you weren't really in the position, you weren't taking care of her or stepping up.
No, I don't think so. I don't agree with you, because okay, according to what I know, we men, we all have different strategies of vibing. You get?
Okay.
So if I come and I vibe you in my own strategies,
yes.
So another guy will come and vibe you to another strategy, in
another one, yes.
So eventually the best strategy will sweep you off the feet, even though you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
You find that very many people, even the married people, who are in marriage, at the same time they're cheating. How do you think they end up in cheating?
So they are swept off?
They are swept off because of different strategies. How many use the strategies?
Okay.
You get?
Yeah, I get it.
So I think for me, it got to a point where we had exhausted everything.
Like you talked over it and you're like, we are done, we are breaking up.
Yeah, and I think we had done it all. It kind of got to a level where it was boring.
Yeah.
And when it starts boring, then eventually it will have to come to what? Such instances will have to come in. Another guy will have to come in and bring some spicing lifestyle, and which you have this, you end up being taken up. You get?
Yeah.
So I found out when okay, the point when I found out was in that time of Black Panther, when the Black Panther whatever the movie was out in cinemas. So she told me she was going home.
Yeah.
And she was going for a cinema with this rich guy.
Yes, with the rich guy.
Yeah. Okay. Eventually, we also used to go out for cinemas every Monday, because Monday would be easy. It would be just 10K. That one, as a campus student, can afford it.
So campuses want to. I know. I get it.
When you're at campus, at least you can afford a 10K. Whatever.
For a movie,
Yeah, for a
movie night or something.
Yeah, Monday is always 10K, so you find very many campuses going for that because it could be in their budgets.
Yes, I understand.
So okay, some weekend. Okay, I remember that weekend. Me, I was just home. Okay, in my room at hostel, trying to have some good time. Imagine she left me on the bed, and she went for a movie with another guy. So me, I be in my hostel, like trying to have like read through or watch. Okay, trying to pass some time. A friend calls me like, "Wait, we are seeing your chick here with another guy. Where are you?" And I'm like, wait, where? I was like, my chick is around. When I tried to check around, I was in the hostel alone, and she had left me there.
She had left?
Yes. So when I tried to make calls, she was not picking up for some time. So I was like, okay.
And you're like, yeah, now she must be with another guy. She's literally cheating on me or something.
Yeah, I knew the guy, and the guy was my friend. That's the best.
What?
Yes.
The guy was your friend?
The guy was my friend.
So how did she meet him? Like, she met him through you?
He was my classmate. We were in the same class.
Or you were friends and classmates?
Yes.
So they met through you, or?
Okay. Basically at campus, I was, okay, I'm not showing off, but I was kind of brilliant. I used to do coursework for very many people.
Yeah.
So people would come to me for courseworks and research, like,
yes.
So, and she was always there. So I would sometimes give her some work to help me with. And I think that's how they got to know, like, I think that's how they got to connect. So basically, when I try to ask her, like, what's up, where have you been? Of course, she told me I've been at home. Remember, she left me in their room. She did not tell me where she was going.
Yeah, she didn't tell you where she. Yeah.
So I told her everything. Like, you know what? You're lying me all along. You've been lying me. Every weekend you've been telling me you're going to your mom's, and I know you've not been going to your mom's place. You've been going out with this guy. I'll not tell the guy's name.
Yeah, no, it's where.
Yeah, so basically we had to call it off because of that. It was so heartbreaking. Okay, to be honest, I loved her very much.
You loved the girl so much.
She was my first card, to be honest.
Oh yeah, because you're from a single school, it's your first relationship, and you feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love.
So I just thought that I need some space to first things through, and also give you some time to really know, to really get to know whether you still need this relationship or like it no longer makes sense to you. So we had to first take a break for some time. Basically, in that time, I also went my own paths. I also took my own way.
You are also living life.
Yes.
You are now breaking up and you're living life.
Yeah. So So, but after some time, she had some issues with her parents. So I remember there's a time she called me and she was like, she wants to talk to me. She has some issues telling me. So she came over to my place for some, like, it was kind of to talk to her and comfort her. Okay, she had not killed me or she had not done anything wrong to me. So I was like, why can't I welcome her?
So welcome her to comfort her.
Yes. In the process of comforting her, stuff happened, of which I won't talk on the camera, of which we all know.
We all don't know. So okay, like you rekindled the fire? Or?
Of course.
Okay, so she came for comfort and then you rekindled the fire.
Of course, the feelings were there because it was real from the start.
Yeah.
So we had a fling in the night. I remember it was a Saturday. It was a Saturday night. We had a fling. Even Sunday, it's like we were renewing the thing again. Yeah. Okay, like renewing it. But I think in the period we had a breakup. maybe she also went somewhere for
Yeah, she had like,
flings.
she was seeing other people.
Yes, she was seeing other people. She was seeing other guys, and she knew her status.
She knew her
I
status.
think,
You think she knew her status?
Yeah, because on Sunday, I remember we're even going. Okay, that this guy. Imagine she don't even took me to church to get saved, and this is the same girl who was doing the same thing.
The guy. The girl.
Yeah, the girl.
Mm-hmm.
I remember she told me on Sunday, I want you to escort me somewhere the next day. I was like, no, I don't want to go. Okay, I gave her excuse because I didn't want people to see me with her.
Yeah.
Because everyone knew we had checked, and I just wanted
They're
to.
broken up and everybody's minding their own business.
And she was like, no, okay. She told me she would buy me KFC. She would take me for a movie. I was like, hey, I can't miss ticket.
So you were, in other words, she was sponsoring the relationship.
Yeah,
She's the one who was sponsoring the relationship. Now that's a different.
No, okay. She came back with money. She came back with the money.
When she came back after the breakup, she had more money.
She had more money.
Oh, okay. After the breakup, she had more money.
Yeah,
and she started sponsoring you.
Yes. So let me also just go and enjoy it.
And you were enjoying.
So the next day, like I remember it was Monday. She told me she wants me to escort her somewhere. Of which I was like, okay, when she promised me KFC and the good life, I was like, okay, let's go. So we went to her best friend works in some NGO that deals with people with HIV patients, giving them counseling, and also making sure that they're on medication, like constant medication. So we visited her, and then...
You went to visit her friend?
Yes, that's why she wanted me to escort her.
Oh.
So when we reached there, we had some good time. It was fun, eh? But at some point they convinced me to get tested for.
To get tested for HIV.
Yes. Other new people, me, I know my status. I'm well. I'm very okay. I know, like. I'm always.
We all be confident. You know what? I know I'm okay. Yeah. You know, I trust my partner. I trust. You know.
Yeah, but what I remember. The previous day when we had a fling, we were not protected.
Okay.
Like it was just I don't know. Okay, something that you are not ready for. I not planned it.
Okay.
It just happened.
Yeah.
So after that, that's when we went to visit our friend at the NGO.
Yeah.
Then she told me, okay, they convinced me to get tested. Of course, it was.
But weren't you scared? Like, oh, I didn't come planning to test myself.
Of course, I did not allow for some time. Okay, for her, she allowed. Okay, so like, okay, for me, I'm going to get tested. She went for testing. I said in my chills. Then the guy told me, but you know what? Why not you also get tested? You never know. I was like, okay, these people. Okay, I was like, these people are on my case. Them just can't test, just to impress.
For their own sake.
Just to impress them. Good.
Shine Country Resort Hotel, located in the peaceful Chitiko, Chigo Road, 2 kilometers off Entebbe Road. Welcome to Shine Country Resort Hotel. Out on vacation, work, or just a private getaway? Shine Country Resort Hotel is just perfect. We have deluxe accommodation with free Wi-Fi, sauna and steam bath, gym, swimming pool and massage, a spacious conference hall, a restaurant with all cuisines, gardens for weddings and all sorts of events, a fireplace, a kids playground with large parking. We also offer outside catering and delivery. Come and experience impeccable hospitality and let us make your stay unforgettable. For more information, please call +256 392 000 850 or +256 779 956 116 or visit www.shinehotel.ug or email info@shinehotel.ug. Shine Country Resort Hotel. Shine comfortably.